You're gonna drive early. Convoy? Little vacation.
Best in the world. The only one today, I still think you and Doug.
Lock is on 2. Fair 1.
Not even Doug. He's probably like,
Maddroo? I think that's right. I think that's right. Maddroo? I think that's right.
No, 2 Ds. Masha.
What's up, Phil? Congrats on the top 8.
Who is that?
Goddamn, I'm free.
They said me? No. Oh no, that's not me. Oh, hey Free, how's it going? We're just spending these last moments with my brothers, my family, my Marvel fam. Just want to say love you guys, and hope you guys enjoyed the show. That set between me and Locke, that was all love, baby. We were both drunk and just playing some good games. Don't count that one, man. I love my brother Locke, man. I got so much respect for him. He plays fucking the best fucking Strider Doom.
We were discussing that set. Do you think he would do better if he started Strider against you?
No.
No?
If Locke started Strider, that's his main character. You know, like, I'm good at catching people, and y'all know this. If I caught Strider, he would die. And that's why Locke started Sentinel first. Now, if he maybe had an anti-air, sure, like you know, like Tooth Wish or Death Wish. Death Wish, you know, with the cap backup, you know, you can do damage, right, with the mix-up potentials. But
I guess we were concerned because if Iron Man catches Sentinel, it's over. Because you get the free Sentinel and then you get the free Strider.
That's why I knew that I could beat him in that moment. But that's why I feel like I can always beat Strider Doom Sentinel. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Just because of that fact of like, okay, if I have Unfly, I'm gonna chase you until I catch you, and it's your job to stay away. So, Ningu.
There you are.
Take a shot. Let's take another shot. One more shot.
Yeah, totally couldn't wait for this. Couldn't stay in the fucking bathroom, man. Wait, is this me?
Dina! Sorry, bro.
Ali. Wait. Do we have another one?
Is that Dina?
Wait, there's nothing. Wait.
Here,
Tell
take
me.
one. It's on the bottom. It's on the ground. It's on the ground. It's on the ground.
There's nothing here.
There's nothing. Take the bottle.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here.
Oh, sorry.
Go somewhere. Go somewhere, dude. There's enough.
Because you always come to a show. I'm like,
All right, hell yeah.
Manny, I love you, Manny.
It's one
It's
fourth
Thrilla.
shot.
Manny, I love you.
Fuck yeah, boys. Let's
One shots.
salute, boys.
Yeah, not a huge fan of that.
Oh, yo, A4 says សួស្តីចូលឆ្នាំថ្មីជំរាបសួរទាំងអស់គ្នាខ្ញុំជី Oh, Manny Viva Los Mexico Los Pantalones. Peace out.
Peace out.
That's from Blue Streak, remember? Viva Los Mexico Los Pantalones.
Are you actually thinking about coming to Hawaii?
All right, salute to all my Southeast Asian folks. Happy Cambodian New Year, happy Lao New Year. Chúc mừng năm mới, all my Vietnamese. You know, happy New Year to all my Southeast Asians out there, and let's celebrate Marvel, let's celebrate life, let's connect. Don't be scared, man. Don't be afraid to reach out, all right? Peace. I'll see you back at home.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean that's the thing. Where we assume Marvel people will come down, especially if they have an SO. We could be like, okay, we'll see them once or twice. Then how much difference is it? Boys are big like romantic getaway. Like you mean
Already, like
what? Where I've always wanted to go. And then you're gonna spend all the time fucking playing this stupid video game with your friends. That's the restaurant.
I'll see you
I
guys.
heard that was the
I'll see
reason
you.
why
Good
this
stuff.
house came by for 2 years in a row. I think that's the reason why they don't.
Yeah. See you next year.
No, that's good. Yeah. I just don't know.
I'll take off, man.
All right,
Take care, man.
Give me a beer about.
Yeah, for sure. I'll see you.
I
You
don't.
guys in the stream already?
No, it's still going.
Okay,
I don't want to be here alone, but
Oh, so who'd you come with? Or
Said
what?
something to these mother flowers all night.
here you go. Neo's gonna spread some wisdom, preaching the Marvel gospel like Abraham from the mountain or something.
What's going on? Were these the closing remarks?
How's your experience today been so far?
It's been good. The whole trip was good. I've enjoyed this trip, despite not counting how I did on the trip or the tournament. I've had more fun at this than I've had in pretty much all the Evos I've been to, I think. How'd you do in the other Marvel?
What other? Oh, the Marvel 3?
Yeah.
Oh, I won.
Oh, you won? You got first?
I won. Yeah. Well, I'm glad, man. You did really well.
Oh,
You
thank
did
you.
really well.
What other Marvel? Exactly. Is there any
Joe Dirt.
MvC
Yeah, you guys are messed up.
or something scene?
There is
Marvel 4.
there is a Marvel 4.
I mean,
Infinite.
whatever. Yeah.
It is a incorrection that has yet to be corrected in the universe, bro. No, there is a small scene that still plays it, but unfortunately, the game didn't live up to its hype nor potential. See, this is the thing. Marvel 1 and Marvel 2, and even Marvel 3 has always been carried on the backs of the passionate community, and they were good games. And the one time, but what we were missing is developer support, the big bonuses, the tours, right? Imagine a Marvel 2 like this, but with a $500,000 tour. Right, meaning like certain tournaments, first prize was 10,000, another prize was another tournament 10, and then the big one, you know, the big tournament at the end would be $250,000. Everybody and their mom about to stop, you know, doing what they're doing, and everybody gonna come back and play. But so that was what we were supposed to get with Infinite. So we had developer support. The problem is that now the tables turned and the game sucked. So for the longest time, Marvel 2, great game. Marvel 3, very good game, no developer support. Now we get developer support, but the game sucks.
TBI, that would be good for 1.5. That's actually a good idea if you could do both assists in a combo, because that would actually maybe change team dynamic a little bit, because you could do some big ass combos based on what two characters you have instead of just what one random assist you have. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's interesting. Like, cause Marvel 2 has a lot of scrubs like it. And you need scrubs to like your game. You can't just have all good people.
Right.
You need people like the mall guys, the people that don't play a lot of fighting games, but they play it and it's fun to play with it with their friends and whatever, and they're not like pros and studied all day like freaks like us.
All right, well, that's partially the problem. For better or for worse, the curse of this game is that the skill gaps are so evident that if you're new, like Manny Fresh is a good example. Bro, I would not be doing what Manny Fresh is doing, bless his soul. Like, this is a very, very difficult mountain to climb. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, props to him. He's taking on that journey. But to your point, newer games are trying to now stray away from that, because the people who are developing these games are trying to avoid exactly what you said. So they're making them much more user-friendly, you know, with combat mechanics and simple combos. There are some mechanics that you now press a button and a Shoryuken comes out.
Yeah.
You know? So stuff like that, so that people don't get discouraged and they invest more money into the game. That's not this game, you know?
Yeah.
One mistake here and you lose your entire life.
But even so, it's still a lot of people enjoy playing it with their friends and their buddies. I think a big problem with it is, like, if they released it again, which apparently license issues or whatever, I think it would sell well, because people would play it. Yeah, they're not going to compete with us, but for a long time. But
Right.
some of those people would. A small percentage of them would.
Yeah.
But a lot of them would just have fun fucking playing Captain America versus Ryu and beating shit up.
Yeah, but eventually you do. The more you get into the game, the more you're just naturally prone to want to see. Okay, well, what's the next level, or what's all the fuzz about competing? And they'll start seeing these characters, and they're most people are gonna be like, well, why don't I play those characters, right? Or what I want to compete, and then there you go, bodied.
Yeah.
Very few people are willing to do to take the hits, as Rocky would say.
So the problem with the license, from what I understand, goddamn, is that it's just basically Capcom got a license to sell and make the game for whatever 10 or 15 years or whatever the X number of months, and then they can't make or sell new Marvel games anymore. Because now companies will bid on, especially now because Marvel movies are or were big 5 years ago, that company will give Marvel, hey, we're going to give you $10 million to be able to make make exclusive Marvel games. And then, so Capcom or the Marvel company got a big check from Capcom or whoever to make the Marvel's Avengers game or the Spider-Man game on Sony or whatever. But Capcom is not going to spend all that money, especially for a game like this, where they don't. Before, the Marvel license was really cheap. Before the Marvel movies came out, it wasn't a very popular franchise. The Marvel company almost went bankrupt several times. And so, hey, we're going to give you $200,000 to be able to make licensed games is a good deal for Marvel. But now they're not going to take that. They're going to want millions and millions of dollars, which Capcom, they're not going to pay for that because that's not their deal. So I would be really surprised if there's another Marvel game in many years.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I've heard rumors both ways.
Well, I hope I'm wrong.
No,
I 100% hope I'm wrong.
You might be wrong. You might be right. I mean, nobody thought Infinite was going to come out. And,
That's true. I mean, game development takes 5 years or something.
Yeah, but it's just they hurried up the project for Infinite, and then on top of that, their budget was also extremely limited. I heard, so hence the graphics, and they were working off of the community's passion, but you can't bypass certain things. Like when the game starts looking like a PlayStation 1 game would look better than that, or like a cell phone game would look better than that, then it's only a matter of time before people don't really take it serious. This game looks better than Infinite, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's something about 2D fighting games, or 2D games in general, that look good with the sort of pixel graphics, and they look good with relatively simple art styles. Guilty Gear gets away with it because they have just like beautiful animation and beautiful art, but making like poly stuff for everything isn't necessarily going to be. Hey, it sounds like Jay Sean wants to sit down.
No, you guys go ahead, man. I'm going to sleep. All right, thanks, man.
Good seeing you.
Yeah, bro. Everybody taking off now? It's about that time.
Good seeing you guys.
Good seeing you.
Bro, nos vemos en California.
You leave, what, tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, because maybe my flight, I might take it later, like at 8, 9 p.m. So I might hang out with you guys later.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Truck.
Wake up and, hit me up.
All right, bro. It's about that time where everybody's starting to go down that. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Thank you. Heading down that dusty trail. Yep, consoles are being shut down.
11.
Yeah, 11. It's 11 somewhere.
Oh, I guess it's not. I guess it's like 2 here, right?
But a lot of craziness this past weekend, right? I always say that the Sunday of, even in the afternoonish, it's sad because it's like when you go to a theme park and you're approaching closing hours. It's like 5, 6 p.m. and they close at 9. You're still having fun, but you're like, damn, all of this is gonna go away tomorrow, and back to the grind, that 70+ hour life grind. Hey, that's how it goes.
So Maddroo versus LocDown. Maddroo with the crazy ass fucking Anak and Dalsim. Fucking Curse Infinite is so raging. You get caught in it.
That's another thing too, dude. Like on the positive end of things, you know, I'll give Maddroo props for sticking around with this take on Marvel 2, but it's just such a hard grind, you know.
Yeah,
I couldn't do this. I could not, you know, as unique as this team is, and look at that, right? He's dead, and all that. But see, look, I could not like just climb a hill that's this difficult. That already has enough speed bumps right along the way, and all these difficult things, and then have to do all this and then get hit once by Magneto or storm into a DHC and just lose, you know. But there's some interesting people in our community that are willing to do that. It's insane.
Yeah, he's good. Like he came down to Hawaii a little bit ago, and like the first set I played him, he beat me. It was like, yeah, I don't remember what it was, but he beat me the first time we played.
Well, ultimately the question becomes, what's your goal with this game, right? Are you looking to make your own imprint on the game based on your characters, or are you looking to be a champion, right? If you're looking to be a champion, it's going to be really, really, I'm just being honest, really hard to win a tournament, a serious tournament with that. Not because you're not talented or you're not putting in the work, but the team has serious limitations at the highest levels.
I think a counterpoint to that, I would say, is like,
oh no,
I entered this tournament and I had 0% chance of winning. Like I have.
Well, I don't know if it's zero, but obviously the odds are against you.
I would say it's zero. It would be like 0.004 or something.
There we go. So it's not zero.
I mean, like if it was a bet $1 million versus like $1.
I'll bet that.
Well, okay, because the $1 is nothing. But there's no way I'm gonna beat like Ken, and then there's no like. Okay, maybe I might get lucky and beat like a Neo or a Ken or a Lazy or something, you know, because it's a relatively small set. But there's no way I'm gonna do more than one.
Right.
Yo.
But then what's the counterpoint? Because you're kind of proving my point.
Well, no, I mean, but if your whole point is like just tournament wins,
to win,
then yeah, of course, then no one should enter. It's the whole tournament should be you 10 guys. You got tiers.
No, because let's say you have your own taste of the game, right? Your own characters. That's your own imprint, right? Your guy, your black card. But at some point, you can say, hey, let me see if I can pick up, you know, other characters. If you would want to, right? Because you are familiar with high level because you've been playing it against these people now, even in person, even in top 8 now, right? So you know what you're up against. So you certainly could pick up a different team. You know. But yeah, you're right. If you continue on with this team, making top 8 is already hard enough, right? So, but I mean, let's have that quick conversation. What is your personal goal? Are you trying to win a tournament?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
I'm 100% not trying to win a tournament because I'm not going to win a tournament. I don't even win the sessions when I play locally. I don't beat Spice or Jay.
Well, because it hasn't. I suppose because it doesn't happen to be your goal. But
no,
if it was your goal, then you would switch teams and grind that out, right? Just like you grinded your other team out.
Maybe. I mean, I it's have fun and hang out. I think most people if the goal is win a tournament, but very few people like you or Ken or